So me too. I don't take any courses, class. Conversation is amazing. For me, I don't have environment.
So yeah,
Okay.
what thing I do is, I also practice my English with myself, as in front of the mirror. And whenever it's going to be a joke, right? Yeah, whenever I go to the washroom, even on that time, I talk to myself. And
Yep.
sometimes I watch English movies, and from them, I can get a lot of vocabularies, a lot of meanings, what they want to mean, and as you have mentioned, the slangs. So some of them I'm learning from those things.
Yep. So me too. I don't take any courses, class. Because of to learn ourselves. But I think you don't understand or got my question. I just want to ask you, do you learn English from books, articles, or videos, YouTube videos, or which sources are you learning very oftenly?
Okay, well, for that question, my answer would be like, I don't do one thing, right? I watch English movies from then. I'm learning something from them, and as you mentioned in our books, so in our textbooks we know that a grammar, but for the conversation we need to talk with the other people, right? To make after we make a conversation, we can be fluent in that. So yeah, that's the thing.
Yep, when you're gonna make conversation videos, when you're gonna talk with some people, many people's opinion, many people's slangs, many people's idioms have to understand them, especially native speakers. When you're gonna speak with them, they use some things that you don't understand. And believe me, native speakers are so friendly and fluent speakers, and for native speakers, they're learner, and they love to teach you. They love to have a conversation with you. And when you're going to talk to them, you feel like you're getting a vibe or getting something from them as well as a learner. I learn from native speakers, I learn from English learners, I learn from books, I learn from YouTube videos. All things are mixed. So, what's your best strategy to learn English very properly?
Well, if you're asking about the strategy, well, mm, I would say to practice English every day with the as you say, with the native speakers. Like there are a lot of application on the Play Store or whatever you say. We can find or we can install that application, and we can make a conversation. First time we get stuck, as we don't speak, we are not native speakers, right? So first of all, we need to make a conversation. We have to give, like we have to give a minimum time on every day to in English, to speaking in English. So maybe, yeah, that would be the best strategy.
Yep, it's a be a best strategy because what if you don't find native speakers? It's usual to practice it by yourself. Many people tell that native speakers are not used to talk with me. Even learners are ignoring me. What I should do? What you should do is place your camera and just tag in front of yourself and make a conversation with only yourself. I learned English by myself at home when it was like COVID-19, get rid of it. So that time I was learning English. Many people many things, but I don't have it to regret, but I love English at that time. So, do you have any question for me? Cause I should wrap up this session. And do you have any question for me? I should ask you.
Well, questions like, do you use any other applications for speaking in English?
Applications like apps that I use. But for making conversation, I use Skype. And this is Skype application where I used to make conversation videos. But I also invite people to have a conversation in Zoom, which is very popular because in Zoom
Well, how do you find the people to make a conversation in Skype? Like, you have to take a meeting from them, right? So how do you find or how do you find these people, like the Indian? I've watched some of your videos that you talk with the people of India, right? So how do you find those peoples?
yeah, for finding those people, it's the people I have a Skype link in my channel description. They just join me and they say me hi. Do you like to have a conversation with me? And for me, if I invite any people to have a conversation with me, what I simply do is just check their channel description and join their invite link. And they say, what do you want from me? Then I say that I like to do a conversation with you, so they just join to me. And many people also, you say, when I say that many people join me in YouTube, and when they got in my channel description, they just join it and they say me, would you like to have a conversation with me? Because nowadays I'm getting lots of people to have a conversation with me. But when I was a beginner to have conversation, that time I used to knock in the channel description and go to their Skype and just drop a message to them. That's that I get to native speakers, or I don't get any native speakers from now on, but I talk to them in audio call, but I don't get any video of them, but I talk to English learners.
Okay. So yeah, you have talked with me for some time. So yeah, from that thing, what would be your suggestion for me? Which things should I need to learn? Which things should I need to improve for the betterment of for my future? As you know, I feel like you're more fluent than I've talked with and many other people. So I feel like you're really fluent in English.
Actually, thank you for appreciating, but I'm not very fluent like native speakers because they are very good than us as their mother tongue. Because I need too many improvement, you need improvement. But I don't have like suggestions for you because I don't get rid of you about that sense because I'm a little child, have a lot to know. But in my stage, if I know you, you need more to listen. Because I recognize that when I'm telling you something, you couldn't it properly. You should start listening from YouTube videos, many podcasts, and at the same time, what you have to do for improving your fluency of speaking after reading aloud. At the same time, you're listening, at the same time, you're speaking, at the same time, you're reading with your ear. And at the same time, for learning English and writing skills, and probably know that. So, this two suggestions is for you as my stage.
Thank you for your suggestion. As you have mentioned that I wasn't able to get some of your questions. It's because of that. When you were asking that question, I feel like maybe you are. I had a network issue. That's why I was telling you to say that question again.
No
And
problem.
yeah. Well, in our country, we have to give more priority to our admission exams and our HSC. As you will go through these steps, in future, right? So you have left SSC, HSC, and other things. So yeah, we need to give more time in these sectors. As I feel like you have that much environment, as your fluency is really good, and you're practicing yourself. Yeah, that's a really good thing. But many of the people of our country don't have that much environment, or don't have the facility to improve their English, and also don't know, and maybe they have the lack of informations. So that's means a lot. Yeah. So before I well before my exam, my HSC exam, so I wasn't able to make a conversation for a long time. yeah, now I'm I'm trying to make conversation with the people every day, so that's why maybe I'm having a lagging in my conversation or in my speaking.
You, because when you're gonna make conversation is amazing. For me, I don't have environment. Again, I say people say that I don't have environment, I don't have facilities. I think it's just excuse. Cause I talk in Bengali at my home, I speak in Bengali in my school, but I have get up the time to practice English. So the time is for everyone, but whoever use that good or bad is their opinion, is their personality. So
Yeah,
it's
as
a
you've
great.
said, as you've said that for me that to improve your English, as you told me that open your video recorder and record yourself, right? You've said that. So yeah, what thing I do is I also practice my English with myself, as in front of the mirror. And whenever it's going to be a joke, right? Yeah, whenever I go to the washroom, even on that time, I talk to myself. So it's kind of a bit funny, right?
Not funny, cause me the same. Cause when I used to play games, not actually online games, I play like many things, like many things. I play games, but I'm not used to that games in online. I play offline one. And when I talk to myself, I talk to mirror, but I don't think it's crazy. It's just for learning English language. So no need to feel nervous when it's your first conversation. I actually feel it. Cause when you're gonna give your first conversation, it's the first opportunity to open the door of learning English language. So
Yeah,
for
that's true.
reading get rid of your nervousness. Just you have to record yourself and practice in front of mirror. So it was a nice conversation and it was a fantastic experience from you. I learned a lot from you. I hope you also learned from me too. And
Yeah, I've learned a lot from you. Yeah.
safe and be happy. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.